Good morning, my dear students. I'm Emran Hossain, lecturer in English at Rajuk Uttara Model College. Today, I'm here with a new video on pronoun reference. This is the first lecture on it, so let us not wait anymore and start. The example sentences of this pronoun reference PowerPoint are taken from Robin L. Simmons' books. So these are not mine. In the very first beginning, I would like to start with this photo, which gives you the indication that in pronoun reference and agreement, you will never have the perfection. If you study some points, some rules, and then you have to have gone through a lot of practices, and then you will be successful. So by only learning the ways to match the pronouns with the nouns with the antecedents, you will not be able to come to a perfection level. Rather, a perfection level can only be achieved by practicing a lot. The first one, a pronoun must agree with its antecedent. Then a question comes, what is an antecedent? An antecedent is actually a word, a noun that the pronoun replaces. So the noun that the pronoun replaces means, say, like, if I write about you, say like your name is Ratan. If I write about you in a paragraph, I would like to start in this way, like Mr. Ratan is a good boy. He studies attentively. So in the second sentence, you see I use the pronoun he. So who is this he? Who is this person? This he actually indicates the person whose name I have mentioned in the beginning sentence, in which the name was Ratan. So he has replaced the noun Ratan in the examples I told you. So in this way, normally pronouns replace the noun. So the noun which is replaced is known as antecedent. Let us see these examples. The lizard licked its elbow. In this example, the noun lizard is a singular noun. For this singular noun, I have used the pronoun in singular form, its. So the first point is that a singular noun has singular pronoun. And conversely, a plural noun will have a plural pronoun like this. The lizards licked their eyeballs. Here, the noun, the lizards, is in plural form, and that's why I've used the pronoun in plural form, like their eyeballs. Here are a list of pronouns that are singular and plural. In the left column, you can see plural personal, singular personal pronoun, and in the right column, you'll see plural personal pronouns. So sometimes the pronoun is singular, and maybe it's not a pronoun but an adjective, which we call possessive pronoun, like his, her. Even though they work as adjectives, we are discussing them in pronoun reference because they are pronominal adjective. So they have origin in their pronouns. So they must be dealt with here in discussing pronoun. Sometimes we might confuse the words its, so which is two variant. It's with apostrophe s is really it is or it has, whereas it's without apostrophe s is really the construction of it. Say like Rohim's table will become the table of Rohim. If I say its cover, then it will be the cover of it. So this of it is its without apostrophe s. So it gives belonging, so meaning. So it attaches the meaning of belonging to. In the second part of this rule, you will see another point, but look here, I have joined two nouns, a puppy and kitten, by using the conjunction and used this subject as this joining construction as the subject of the sentence, which is normally plural. As they act plural, I have used the pronoun, possessive pronoun in plural form here, their owner's sofa. As the subject is plural, the pronoun is plural. So in this part, the fact is that two nouns joined by the conjunction and is normally plural. If we use the word each or every with the noun, then it will certainly be singular, because the word each or every gives the meaning of singularity and retains it from being plural by being added to with the conjunction and. Say each new puppy and kitten destroys its owner's sofa. So the construction here gives the meaning that the puppy and kitten uh, do the work separately, they are not together, which gives us the meaning of singularity. It doesn't matter how many nouns you are attaching, you are joining with the conjunction and. If you use the word each to any of the noun at the beginning, so on condition that the word each is preceding the noun, the meaning is normally singular. Maybe you are joining all the people upon earth, even then it will be considered a singular one with each and every. But we have to be cautious while using either or, neither nor, and not only but also, because these correlatives states that the agreement will be based on the subject, the noun, the antecedent, which is closer to the verb. I mean closer from the right side to the left. Say like normally this is the second noun or the second subject. So look at these examples. Not only Lowe's, but also the Smiths fixed their famous squid stew for the picnic. Here, the second one, the subject at the second place is the Smiths, which is in plural form. So the agreement pronoun will also be in plural, like their famous squid. So, but if I alter the sequence, say like if I take the word Smiths at the beginning and take Louis at the second place, that it will be singular. And so because the word Louis indicates singular person, our person. So it will then be, then take a singular pronoun like her. sometimes some indefinite pronouns may cause us some problems. We have to be cautious about these indefinite pronouns. Here is a list of indefinite pronouns that are normally considered to be singular. So maybe they have the meaning nearly plural or plural. Even though they mean to be plural, these pronouns are considered to be singular because of the sense that the persons included there involved in these words, the persons are really not together, not in a body, not conjoined, not there in a bundle, they're in a group. Rather, they are considered separately. Say like this example, if you consider everyone on earth, which is really innumerable, so many. But as you use the word every, it will remain singular. Look at this example. Neither of my two brothers show much sense when they meet women. So in this sense, my two brothers may seem to be plural, but normally the subject is located before the prepositional phrase. Here, the prepositional phrase is of my two brothers. So a question may come, so what is a prepositional phrase? Normally, a prepositional phrase begins with a preposition and ends with a noun or a noun equivalent. So here, of my two brothers is the prepositional phrase, and the word neither is the real subject, which is singular. So this sentence is incorrect in that sense because in that sense as the word verb show is in singular form, which is to be, because the subject is singular, the verb has to be singular. But here, as we see, it is not in singular. So let us correct it. So it will be shows. Again, in the second clause, in the subordinate clause of the sentence, when they meet women, as they're singular, so using the word they will not match with them. Rather, it will be when he or when any of them, like that. So I'm using he because Elramins used that. So when he meets women, so now it matches and it becomes completely quite okay. Now, an example sentence is likely to come in the next slide from this picture. You see it? Excuse me. When fixing an agreement error, try to avoid sexist language that might offend your readers. So, what is that? What is sexist language? Someone left their lights on. So, am I sure that this someone was plural? In fact, someone was thought to be masculine in 1950s. So in that sense, it would read like someone left his lights on. But in 1970s, so there was a protest against this male domination in language use. And females wanted their names to be included. Say like this, someone left his or her lights on. So now we have nothing to do but to use he or she or him or her in place of someone. So because of the movement of women against this, and if we do this all the time, let's see what happen. This happens really. So in a simple paragraph, you'll see so many his or her, him or her, she or he like this, and it becomes too much offending to the readers, to the audience too, if a speaker speaks like that. So what can we do? We can be horrified. So there is a tricky way to avoid that. So say like someone left, there is a car with its lights on. So if you rephrase, you reorganize the sentence, then it will be quite okay. So just avoid the word someone. So there are ways to come to tricky solutions sometimes. Now look at this. Some indefinite pronouns are singular or plural depending on the context. So how we will understand the context? Say like here in this example, all of Waverly's hair. So in normal sense, the word here may seem to be plural, as to count here is not impossible. And it may be that the word here is a countable noun, but what really happens is that the person who counts somebody's hair is considered to be a crazy one, a mad, completely gone mad person. So really the word here is considered to be an uncountable noun. So the word all here indicates here, which is an uncountable noun, then it is really singular. So using its color is quite okay. And in the second sentence, all of Beverly's fingernails get their color from a bottle here. Fingernails. Maybe a person has some kind of 20 fingers and 20 fingernails in together in total. So to count all of them isn't something crazy. And that is why fingernails is a countable noun and plural one. So as the word fingernails is plural, the pronoun all is also plural, for which we should use the pronoun their colors, not its color. So some groups of people, like a jury, also cause pronoun agreement problems. Sometimes the collective noun is singular. Sometimes the collective noun is plural. It depends on the context. So we'll have to look for the contextual explanation in that sense, in these sentences, like the word that team, jury, class, committee, army, family, etc. So if all members are acting in unison, acting together, doing the same thing, thinking the same thing, then these collective nouns are considered to be singular. And the vice versa. If the members are acting individually, separately, and not together, then these collective nouns are considered plural. So let's see an example. The team celebrated its victory. When a team works, the team members are doing the same thing, having the same work. So they are together, they are doing the same thing. They're celebrating their victory. So they all have the same mind, same thoughts, same intention, and it is celebration, getting themselves hilarious, being happy. So in this sense, the collective noun is singular. On the other hand, when we look at the sentence, the team changed into their street clothes and went home happy. So in this sentence, if we consider that the word team, which indicates the players included in the team, is a plural one, because they're not changing the same clothes. They're not putting the same clothes. They're not putting the same clothes in same ways. They're not going home on the same road, in the same way, on the same curve, with the same thoughts and intentions. Maybe they're different in different thoughts. So that is it. Okay, dear viewers, now you see that the word team is singular in the first sentence and plural in the second one. So the same noun, same collective noun can be singular and can be plural, depending on the context. So look for the context that. So when you cannot decide if the collective noun is a singular or a plural one, you can insert a plural noun like this, the team members. So in that case, it will be solved so easily. So any name, say like proper name of different companies, organizations, schools, or books, etc. Books, magazines, newspapers. It will always be plural. The name will always be plural if it is a proper one, unless some geographically defined names are there. So like one urban legend is that Tito's Taco Palace makes its burritos with kangaroo meat. So Tito's Taco Palace is a restaurant. The name is a singular one, although it has some 3 words. The Pencil Enthusiast Society may seem that it has so many members in it. Even then, it's the name of an organization, and it will be singular. So the pronoun it is correct here. Next year, Weaver College will try to solve its parking woes by encouraging students to buy a $75 parking decal. So the Weaver College is a name of an organization, say like an educational institutions, and it will be singular, and for which we have used the word it. I think it's quite okay. Okay, now here is a quick test for you. Look at this one. Read the sentence. So at the zoo, every lion, tiger, leopard, bear, snake, and crocodile roared their approval when the main child slipped into a puddle and cracked his head on the sidewalk. Is there any problem with this sentence? Really, there is a problem, and the problem is here, because yeah, I have used the word every in the sentence. So the correction will be that every indicates singularity. So it will be singular, its approval. In the second one, each of those worried students is wondering how to cheat effectively on their pronoun agreement quiz. So in this sentence, is there any problem? Really, the problem lies with this word there. Because the word there is doesn't match. The word there doesn't match with the word each here, which is singular. So it will be singular one, his or her. Or it can be corrected in these ways. So those worried students, so using a plural now. The third one is absolutely correct. So we'll move on to the fourth one. Not only my two dogs, but also Booster the cat. So not only, but also indicates that the agreement will be based on the subject at the second place, the noun at the second place. So for the second place, it's Booster the cat is singular, for which it will be singular pronoun him, or it can be corrected in this way, like not only but also if you just add two dogs at the second place, that it will be correct, like using the word them. At the fifth sentence, oh no, someone left their greasy French fries on the is essay. And I have to turn into Mrs. Neil next door. So in this sentence, the word someone is singular, and for which the word there is not correct. So it will be his or her. Or it can be corrected in this way. Someone left greasy French fries. So in someone can be itself the subject and no pronoun there in the sentence. At the sixth one, the class cheered approval when Dr. Schumann postponed the frog dissection so that the students could go home early on Friday afternoon. So in this sentence, the class is a collective noun for which using the word there isn't correct. It may be singular, its approval. Or it can be corrected in this way. So cheered the students, not the word, the class. At the seventh, Nick loves Clock of Buck, which is a restaurant. So where they use is incorrect with the name, which is a proper one and singular. So it will be it uses. None of Sabrina's friends will give up one of his or hers. So the word none is demands to be plural. That's why his or her is incorrect. At the ninth place, either of those two shirts will enhance your brown eyes with their vibrant colors, for which the word there will be in plural form. So either indicates singularity. So we have to make it a singular one, like it will be its, because the word shirt is some kind of object, not any person. Or we can correct it in this way. So both of those shirts, using the word both will make the subject plural and the plural antecedent, plural pronoun will match with it. At the last example, the committee, which is a collective noun, is singular and cannot take the pronoun they. So it will take a singular pronoun like it, and then it will be correct. Or we can correct it by using a plural noun with the collective noun, say like the committee members, and then it will certainly match with the pronoun they. That is the end of my lecture today. This is the first part of pronoun reference. If you find it interesting, if you find it useful, you can certainly like my video, subscribe to my channel for future updates on my videos. Thank you, my dear students. Stay at home, stay safe, keep your family members safe too, stay sanitized. Allah Hafiz, see you.